I think you're going to see these trucks, as long as they get the range up when they're towing, I think you're going to see them being a lot better for long distance hauling because they're going to be safer.
I like that fold down bed. Do you know how long it extends when it folds down into the cab?
Yeah, so you could get 8 feet in there. A guy put in a board that was 8 foot and he was able to get it inside there. But you know what's cool though? It's a 60-40 design. So you can actually put 60% of the seats down and still have room for a back passenger. So you can still have somebody sit in the back while folding down the other 2 seats, which is really nice and convenient because I thought it was just all or nothing. So that is kind of nice that you can do that. I think when it's folded up, though, I think it's still like a 5.5 foot bed.
Okay.
But the wheelbase is actually a little bit longer than most trucks that have a 5.5 foot bed. It's like in between that 8 foot bed, 1 ton, diesel versus that F-150. It's in between there, which gives it a little bit better stability. I was watching some videos on it, and what's really cool is I think because of the battery pack being underneath, the center of gravity being so weighted down.
Low.
Yeah, they did a swerve test with a trailer on the back, and I mean, it just gripped the road and swerved, and it was instant. You know how sometimes if you swerve, you kind of get that fishtail still?
Yeah.
Nothing. It was just solid when it came back. I think you're going to see these trucks, as long as they get the range up when they're towing, I think you're going to see them being a lot better for long distance hauling because they're going to be safer with that.
Impressive.
Yeah. So, and that's all I got on it.
Definitely impressive.
I think this is, I joke around it being the best truck, for EVs, but I mean, this thing is pretty impressive so far. I saw a Silverado in the wild. It looks busy to me, and it has that avalanche kind of a look in the back, which I'm not too, impressed with. But I mean, all the functions of it, man, as a truck guy, this is getting pretty good. So I think GMC and Chevy are onto something here.
Well, this is coming out with specs that are very similar to the Dodge Ram Revolution extended range that has been promised, but so far is still vaporware. And then Johnny on TikTok says, what is the cost estimate on that truck? Aaron, do you have any idea what the range of cost would be on that?
Yeah, I was looking at that and I haven't seen much. I want to say it was starting around $85,000, which is kind of that's a bummer. See right here, I just did a quick search and it looks like there's a couple around the valley, like Advanced Chevrolet. They advertise one for $93,000. Advanced Chevrolet has one for $87,000. So it sounds like your starting price is going to be right around $85,000 and then fully loaded with all the bells and whistles, probably about $100,000.
Okay.
100. Okay.